Now the latest ITV news from Granada Reports with Andy Bonner.
Hello, welcome to the latest from Granada Reports. We start with some breaking news. In the last hour, a school teacher who sexually abused and murdered his adoptive son in Blackpool has been handed a whole life order. 13-month-old baby Preston Davey was routinely ill-treated, had indecent images and videos taken of him, and suffered 40 traumatic injuries before he died. The order means Jamie Varley on the left will never leave prison. His partner John McGowan-Fazakli on the right has been jailed for 25 years for allowing Preston's death and for sexual assault. Lucy Harrison's mum remembers her as intelligent and funny. The university graduate landed her dream job as a fashion buyer and had just moved in with her boyfriend.
This one here is my last Mother's Day card from her.
Precious keepsakes preserving her memory.
I never ever thought that I would not see my daughter again because she'd been shot and killed in her dad's home in America, somewhere where she should have been safe.
The white building behind me is a children's nursery, and if you can see the big bins there and the green fence panels there, you'll notice that there are a number of fence panels missing. That fence was there to protect the young children, to keep them safe and secure, but that changed shortly before 5 to 10 on Monday morning when a car went careering through the fence, and behind it, worryingly, is the children's playground. The crash left a 2-year-old seriously injured. It's a parent's nightmare which became all too real. The mother of a teenage girl discovering her daughter was being groomed online.
Carlo, I'm here because I'm here to arrest you.
Carlo Tritter even travelled the 200 miles from his home in Eastleigh in Hampshire to let himself into their house in Manchester unannounced.
He knew it was wrong, you know, like I've seen pictures of my girl in a uniform sent to him. He knew how old she was and what he was doing.
Africa Oye is billed as the UK's biggest celebration of African and Caribbean music and culture. It's maybe hard to believe on a day like today, but up to 80,000 people can come here to Sefton Park for an Africa Oye festival. What's not known is whether they'll ever be able to achieve those sorts of attendance figures again. What do you want to see happen then?
I feel like every child in the care system, they're our most vulnerable children. Why should they not be given a trauma-informed mentor? The crisis is already happening.
Tell me about the resistance that you felt because of your age.
They wouldn't give me a diagnosis because they said that they felt that I was too young to be diagnosed as having dementia. And I said, well, I need to be labelled because I've got things to do in my life, and I've got to sort my life out.
Old friends and old rivals, together for one goal. They're here to raise money and awareness of motor neuron disease.
Having known Stephen as a young lad, he always was a kid who wanted to do well at football, and I think we're only all too happy to help.
I think you're happy that you're back in Liverpool and you're at Anfield, aren't you? So, but yeah, things are tough. I think that this last year has been really tough, but in terms of being strong and being positive, that's the only way we've ever been, so still the same.
Merseyside is buzzing with Grand National fever. Here are some facts about the world's most famous steeplechase. The biggest numbers come with the crowds. Ladies' Day sold out in March. In total, 150,000 people are here for the festival. And with more than 60 bars here, drinking is also a thing. They're pulling more than 100,000 pints of lager. There's 10,000 bottles of Prosecco. And anyone wanting to pace themselves, well, there's more than 33,000 free cartons of water. Cheers!
The smiles are infectious. At Foxwood School, playtime has just become fantastic. This is the first time these youngsters have been able to experience all the fun of their brand new playground.
There's nobody that deserves it more than these children, and anybody would put any kind of work towards getting what these children need, and their smiles speak for themselves.
Andy Bonner, ITV News,
Warrington.